Guess what, girls? I have a great news to you girls.
What is that, Smarty?
One of our favorite female users next to have fun with Syara, Soraya, and Sophie Cat, Syara, coming back to YouTube girls. Here she comes to the beach.
Is that you, Sir? Yup. I am SyaraUnicorn, also known as Syara Candy. Did you gals remembered me?
Yeah. I remember you from early 2021. When the name is Syara Candy, right? So, welcome back, Syara. The Bundle Girls missed you as well.
Thank you, girls. You three are the best. Now, let's relaxing at this kind of beautiful beach here.
Wow, Syara. It is relaxing here at the beach at wonderful night. Right, Syara?
I know, right? Also, what's the name of you three?
Well, my name is Smarty Houston. And this is Nunya Brooklyn and Pita Mirage. And we are the Loopsy Littles, aka the Bundle Girls.
Hi Nunya, Smarty, and Pita. Nice to meet you three, the Bundle Girls.
It's nice to meet you too, Syara.
Man, I cannot believe SyaraUnicorn Day. A.K.A. Syara Candy is back on YouTube. That's it. I will wish her and welcome back instead. Wait. Wish SyaraUnicorn and welcome back. That's gay idea. I will wish her and welcome back. Just like Stephane and Stephane does to star IsabellaAnimate back in October last year. Even though all of the people hates IsabellaAnimate on this year. Ha 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 ha.
Not the troublemakers again. But this time, it's Althea Andrea. Well, Althea, are you going to ruin our relaxing at the night on the beach?
Listen here, girls. I'm not gonna ruin your relaxing at the night on the beach. Instead, I would do to tell Syara something for coming back on YouTube.
What is that? Althea Andrea?
And welcome back to you, Syara the idiotic girl. You don't deserve to be coming back on YouTube. You deserve to be cyberbullied by SuperThunderStrikeBoy. And you deserve to leave YouTube forever. You ugliest green-hoodie girl.
Oh my god. Althea Andrea. How dare you wished unwelcome back to SyaraUnicorn. Thanks to you, Syara is now crying. That's it. I'm calling your parents about this.
Not my parents once again.
Don't worry, Syara. Althea Andrea is gonna be grounded for wishing you unwelcome back to YouTube. Just like Stephane and Stephane wished that to star IsabellaAnimate.
Well, thank you the Bundle Girls for cheering me up.
Anytime, Syara, the cutest girl next to Syara and Sophie. A.K.A. Strawberry Nicholas. And hey, let us relaxing back at the beach on night. And also, no more troublemakers ruining our day here. Althea is going back home, Syara. Shall we?
Yeah. Let's relaxing back on the beach at the night after that Althea got into her home.
Althea Andrea. How dare you wish SyaraUnicorn YT unwelcome back on YouTube while she along with the Bundle Girls relaxing on the beach. You should know that unwelcome things is very rude for you to say. That's it. You are grounded for 3 days. Go upstairs to your room right now and think about what you did.